Alright, welcome back to Wild Mountain Lodge Wildlife Sanctuary, my sandbox build here in Planet Zoo. So what we're doing today is I am detailing out the entrance plaza and some of the interior and exterior of the lodge and getting a couple awesome additions added. It's going to look great. What I'm going to do for this episode, instead of you guys listening to me talk for 30 minutes, is I'm going to go ahead and run this in speed build with some music over it, and then at the end, bring you back to some live recording and show you what we've done. welcome back. So here we are back in Wild Mountain Lodge. Wanted to give you the full tour of what I've worked on today. Got a whole lot of awesome stuff done, as you saw in the speed build. So starting out here at the front, we've got the sign in, we've got all of this planted out. Looks fantastic, got a nice smooth transition from the lake into the entrance. So coming on through here, we've got the fountain in. It's bubbling away, looks wonderful right here in the middle. That's the first thing that greets visitors as they come in. Got some signage up here. Got our sign pointing you to the lodge, and then another sign pointing over to the campground. We'll be checking that out in just a minute. Finished planting this up, got it all edged out with this log piece. Just continuing that nice rustic feel. Got some lighting in, so this looks great at night now. Lots of dense, lush planting. So for the lodge, added on our exterior lighting. Got some set pieces around the outside. Got the planting done around the outside as well. Coming in through the lobby here. Got some workshop pieces, these brochures. So just grab brochures. You come in, you're greeted by our weird bear statues. I do wish we had better and more statuary in the game. Like, some of it's great, some of it's a little weird. It's okay. Got our little reception desk here. If I can get the camera to behave for me. You come in, receptionist greets you. If you're just here to have dinner, you head on into the restaurant, head on into the gift shop. If not, they'll set you up with a room upstairs. Take your credit card, all that fun stuff. We have the gift shop in, so Wild Mountain Gifts. This is so much fun. I love detailing out the interior of the workshop, of the gift shop here. All these are workshop pieces, of course. Way better than anything I would be able to put together. Got both of our gift shops in here, so that's fantastic. And the Just a Memento. So if guests will actually come in here and use it, it's all passed up and connected. Added in a few of the Indian and East Asian set pieces in here, just as other little things that you might find in a gift shop. Got all the signs on the walls. Working on getting the restaurant detailed out. Just wasn't feeling it today, so didn't work too much on this. Once I kind of abandoned working on the interior and started working on some exterior stuff, it actually went a whole lot faster and a whole lot smoother. But you come in here, get your burger, get your fries, get your drink, some ice cream for the kids, dessert. Then you head out back onto the patio. You can enjoy some outdoor dining overlooking the meadow here. When you're done eating, you can relax by the fire pit with your friends, the drink. Now maybe you don't want to stay in the lodge itself, you like a little bit more of a private experience. Well, you can rent one of our cabins over here. So coming out here, we've got some information, getting off the workshop, information signs about the cabins. A little reminder to please stay on the paths. This is kind of an ecologically sensitive area, so we don't want everybody tramping all over the place. You can rent one of these fantastic little rental cabins. I will be putting this up on the workshop, so if you want to download it and use it in your own zoo, you're more than welcome to do so. You can relax out here by your own personal little fire pit, take a stroll. The larger lake is back there. We've got 3 of them in here. There would probably realistically be around 10 or 12, but I want to kind of keep this a little bit under control here. Go ahead and put this fire pit off a little bit further back. I was going to put it right here, but it seemed too crammed up with the neighbor. I just wanted to spread these out just a tad. These are fully detailed all the way around. There's no interior, of course, and they're not guest usable, even though there is a path that connects up to them. It's really just for show. Coming back down this way, we have our little boardwalk here. So we have a Thule Marsh boardwalk, and then a couple little reminders. wet meadows. They're very fragile. Don't want to walk on them. You want to stay on the boardwalk, and please don't take your dog on the boardwalk. We got some little, what would be implied information signs, give you a little bit of information about our little Thule Marsh that's out here. Come around, learn a little bit more, spot the mosquitoes that undoubtedly breed in there. A little more information, learn about the willows and whatnot, and why this is such a important but fragile little ecosystem we have built in right here. And then coming back in, we have detailed out the forest all the way around the edge of the lodge. I did have some bigger trees in here. I've taken them out because I didn't want it to disrupt the view too much. It's one of the things, if you're renting one of these rooms, you're paying a whole lot of money. You want to be able to see out pretty well. Now, if you're staying here at Wild Mountain Lodge, maybe you don't want to stay in the hotel. Maybe you don't want to stay in a cabin. You want to rough it a little bit more. Well, we got you covered for that too. Walk-in camping. So you would park your car. There'd be a parking lot somewhere out there, maybe a shuttle service that brings you in. You would haul all your stuff right down this little trail and grab one of these campsites. They'd be reservation only. They would have your name on it when you get here. Got our little tents set up. Little fire pit with some chairs and a table. You know, all the stuff you'd expect to find at a campsite. These tents would be provided for you, as well as the furnishings, because this is a little bit more, it's less camping and more glamping. Like, you're roughing it a little bit more here than you would be staying in there, but this isn't like you're gonna schlep out to some Forest Service campground at the end of a dirt road where you'll probably have a fire pit and you might have a table and hopefully there's a bathroom. No, this is like you got amenities provided for you. You might roast some marshmallows over that fire, but you're going to be eating in the restaurant, the lodge. But I did want to go ahead and get this all detailed in. I think it came out looking great. Have a little restroom here, so maybe you don't want to walk all the way up to the lodge in the middle of the night. Have that there. It's kind of styled after the vault toilet restrooms that you would find at, any of your typical Forest Service campgrounds. If you've ever stayed at those, you may be aware of the particular and horrific odor that will come out of these when the sun's been on them and they haven't been pumped recently. So this would be the cheap campsite, because it's behind the bathroom. It's probably only going to get taken when everything else is full, because nobody wants to stay at that campground, ever. Plus, you don't want to stay near the restrooms, because usually that's where the trash cans are located. The trash cans get full, the bears come in to rummage through the trash. We don't want that. You don't want to be camping in the path that the bear takes to rummage through the trash. I've had that happen. Don't ever want that to happen again. Actually, it was one of my very, very first camping trips at a place called Bucks Lake up in Plumas County. Just me and my mom. I was probably like 4 years old. We were sitting by the campfire and watching this animal run back and forth on the hillside up above us. And it was kind of blondish golden color. I thought it was like a dog, like a golden retriever. As it got dark, that animal came down off the hill, and it was a bear. And that bear was determined to walk straight through our campground. So Mom grabbed me, threw me in the van, she jumped in the van too, locked those doors. Bear did what the bear does, just kind of moseyed on through. Next morning, she goes to the campground host, asks for a new campsite, and he has the gall to tell her, "Oh, yeah, the bear walks through that campsite. I didn't want to tell you because I didn't want to worry you because you're a single mom with a young kid." I'm sorry, you didn't think to tell the single mom with the 4-year-old that she picked the one campsite that the bear walks through on a nightly basis? Come on, dude. Okay, so that's my crazy campground story. But we've got the little campground built out here. Got the forest expanded out. So we are ready. In the next episode, I'm going to start building out an animal. Yay, we're actually going to add animals into this one. It's going to be the bison pronghorn habitat. I'm debating having it either over here or a little bit toward this section. It will be the start of the North America section, which will be over here. Want it to be somewhat close to the campground. That way, when we put in the timber wolves, you'll be able to hear them howling from your tent. So that would be a cool little experience. Lay in your tent at night, the wolves start up, you get to listen to them. So that is where we're at with Wild Mountain Lodge. So this has been an extremely fun build so far. Really glad I kind of stopped on the interior and started on the exterior. I think I got a lot more done that I wasn't struggling with quite so much. I'll come back at some point, finish detailing out the interior of the restaurant a little bit more. But for now, that is where we are at, ready to start moving along. So if you did enjoy this, please leave a like, subscribe if you'd like to see more content from me in the future, and drop a comment below. Let me know what you think about it. I love hearing from you guys. Let me know if you got any suggestions, anything like that. And I will be putting that little cabin up on the workshop. So I will see you in the next one.